All right, everybody. Praise the Lord. You are still tuned in with me on the morning show, and we're coming up to a point now to where we have our interview segment. On today's interview, we have Mr. James Patterson, part one of this interview. The next is part two, will be airing tomorrow on tomorrow's morning show. So let's get into the interview right now.
You're getting ready to listen to an exclusive artist interview with one of the best in gospel and Christian music, only on WBDH Radio.
I seen a video. Wow. Yeah. Hold on just a second. I'm getting my Facebook Live up. I'll try to tag it to you. Okay. So what we'll do, we'll start off with This Joy and then work our way up. I know you got some more projects coming.
Yep. Just got recorded my album.
Okay, here we go. They should hear it. They were telling me they couldn't hear the last video, so I still had my computer hooked to my mixer. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls all over the world, we are live again on Facebook Live and on our conference line. I'm here with, finally, my man, James Patterson. What's going on, Mr. Patterson?
What's going on, Doc?
Oh, man, you the man. You the man. Look,
no, that's you. That's you.
Got 2 hit singles out.
Wow.
And I'm sure, like I just said, we're probably working on some more. You're doing some things with my man Jay Williams and Reggie. Y'all got you busy.
Pray for me. Pray for me.
I am. And ladies and gentlemen, look, the man is all over the place on social media. I believe you've been on the CW too, right?
Yes, definitely.
And has his own morning show, which I'm trying to get to our network.
Okay.
You know I had to put that in there.
Yeah. Little plug.
Right. So let's start with This Joy. I know This Joy is still at the top. I know it's still in the top of our top 20 songs or our top 20 playlist. Because I remember when I first heard it, you heard me singing it. You always asked me, "Oh, that." I said, "Yeah, it's taking me back." Yeah. And now I see the video that you made for it. But let's talk about the backstory behind This Joy. What made you create This Joy?
Well, you know what? It was so funny. I had in 2014, I actually recorded my first single, "Better Is on the Way." And I
don't have that.
I know. I got to get you that. But I did that in 2014, and what happened is I was going through a situation where I just lost over 200 pounds because I was a diabetic, and I was struggling with some things. Mm-hmm. And I was declaring that better is going to be on the way continuously. A lot of people say better is here, but I said nope. I'm going to continue to get better every day because there's always room for improvement.
Right.
And so when I realized that in order for me to, once I get better, I got to keep myself being better by having joy, and I can't let nobody take it. And so we were sitting talking, and I was listening to the old school song because we always sung it in my church. I'm from the South, and yeah, Charleston, and we have these small churches, country churches I grew up in, and they used to sing that old Shirley Caesar, "This Joy That I Have." in the old school way. And for those who don't know, I'm a music teacher, so I was like, I talked to my producer, Clarence Sims, and his whole team in Columbia, South Carolina. We was like, listen, let's do a spin on that because we want to church people, and we want to give them something. We want to bring that song back to life because it was a reminder that, you got to lean on the joy of the Lord and let that be your strength,
Yes.
And so we just flipped it a little bit and we made it fit me because for those who know me, they like to say, oh, is he from New Orleans or something? Because I do a lot of scatting and, a little jazzy every now and again. And even though my voice is old school, that's what I center myself around. And so we kind of made it fit me. And so okay. I really love the song.
Oh, yeah. And I know when I first got it through my email, and I'm up here saying this joy that I have.
Yeah. A little catchy, right?
It's a catchy tune, man, and it's still. I looked it up. It's still. I believe it made the billboards. If I'm correct.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it made the billboards, and it's still climbing the chart. And that's awesome when you can get a song. See, that's what I'm talking about with with artists. Sometimes they have them one-hit wonders.
Right.
But when you're an artist and you can write a song, you can write more than one song, and each song will be a hit. Like I Speak Victory, that relates. I know God brought that to you in your life, but every time I hear that relates to things that happen in my life also.
Wow.
So it's an encouraging, and I get it all the time. Every time I play, get it through my request, I play it. When I ask people, well, what touches you about the song? And they tell me, they say, well, I got to speak victory in my life because I'm going through something.
Wow, that's powerful.
So I know when God touched you to write the lyrics to the song. And people look at the lyrics. A lot of people don't know that being a writer is you have to get in the zone. You really have to be in the zone as you're writing. And when I see that, would you have the experience of music? Now, do you play any instruments?
I do. I'm actually a band director. I'm a band director and a chorus teacher. I've been teaching band and chorus. I play all instruments. I've been doing that for about 8 or 9 years.
Oh my goodness! Look at that talent. Not only singing talent, instrument. Now I'm a keyboard player and an organ player. What is your favorite instrument? And I'm a saxophone player.
Oh my goodness! Well, I love wind instruments. Wind instruments are phenomenal to me. And I do the keys and all of that stuff and drums and. But I do the non-traditional church instruments. Like I love. My favorite instrument, my primary instrument while I was in college when I was studying music was trombone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I love all of them. I can play the clarinet, the viola, the cello, the percussion instrument, whatever. That's what I do, and I teach students to do it.
Wow. So you have have majored in music in order to teach at high school?
I did. I majored in music. I have my degree from South Carolina State University in Orangeburg, South Carolina. I studied music as well at Charleston Southern University. I was a drum major over at Charleston Southern University of the marching band. So I have my own marching band as well where I teach. Oh,
wow. That is so awesome. That is so, and I see your clips. I see you post your clips of your class every now and then. Awesome, man. I'm excited because I'm talking to you, and I've been following him for at least 3 years and playing his and listening to him on his morning show. And when I didn't even have a morning show, which I have now, but I was listening to him on his morning show, and I'm like, man, this man is incredible. And
wow.
Congrats
to you.
Huh?
Congrats to you on your on everything you got going on. You're doing phenomenal.
Oh, thank you, man. I love doing it. I love doing it, and it's nothing like doing radio, as you know, and nothing like ministering to the masses. That's what I believe every one of us that is in entertainment that is in radio and speaking ministry. I believe that's what we are charged to do as far as getting the news out to the world. And
that's right.
You're doing it in a very talented way, with letting God use your voice, letting God use all your gifts of instruments. Let's talk about I Speak Victory now. That's your latest hit that's out.
Yeah, I'm excited about that one.
Now, what is the backstory behind that?
Well, we were working on, I just did my live recording in January. January 6th, I had a live recording live in Charleston,
South
Carolina. And we had a snowstorm and everything, but what was crazy is the house was still packed. And it was amazing because I released some new music into the world at that time. And, of course, we're still doing in post-production right now. But I Speak Victory was kind of a teaser to get everybody excited about what we got going on. But in the midst of it, it was not only a teaser, but it was more of a we wanted to walk into 2018 with victory. A lot of times we speak negative things towards ourselves. We always see the negative in life, like, this is going on bad, I'm just having a bad time in life, I'm not really, succeeding. But in reality, we got to start speaking positive things over our lives. And one of those things is you got to speak that you're victorious.
Amen.
And so I began to sit down with Clarence, and he said, you know what? Clarence is my producer. He's amazing. And, and he said, listen, I got a song, and I think it's going to be phenomenal for you. We're going to change it up a little. We're going to do something different. And we sat down together and kind of put our minds together and listened. He came up with this amazing concept. And if you listen to the song, it's kind of youthful, mixed with a little bit contemporary church, and we wanted it to be nothing like you've heard before, because I believe that God has called me to do something different. And so when you listen to it, you almost think like, wait, is this church? But then you listen to the lyrics, and we want you to focus more so on the lyrical content. And it's basically just very simple message that says, I've got the victory over the enemy, and the world can't do me no harm. So just like we said, joy, you can't let nobody take your joy. You gotta rule over that. You gotta take rule over your life and say, listen, I'm gonna be victorious despite what anybody says, and no matter who is talking negative on my life, I'm gonna win. I'm a winner.
Amen. That's it. I'm a winner.
That's
so
right.
We're gonna talk a little bit more about that. But I have to get you to do that acapella for me, real quick. at least a quick verse of I Speak Victory. Y'all look, I'm talking to them to do a acapella for us.
Oh my goodness.
and look, you can hear it all in his voice. You can hear the singer part. So if you just do, James, you can do just a quick.
You put me on the spot. You put me on the spot. I've got the victory over the enemy, and the world can't do me no harm. Yes, sir. That's a little sneak peek right there. That's a little sneak peek.
Cool. That is cool though. And y'all look, if y'all are not doing anything, I believe in March the 20th, I want to say the 24th or the 25th.
25th.
Check him out in Vegas. If you guys are going to go to the Stellars, I may not go this year, James, but I'll pray next year that the Lord has helped me get out there. I'm not in Arizona anymore. I'm in Oklahoma now, so that's kind of bit of a distance.
Yeah.
For those who tune in, Sam is my fam, and for those who tune in, look, they're going to be at the Club Hip Hop, bringing it in. Last year it was unbelievable. Him and my man Jay and Reggie Rich, they did an awesome job with my Uncle Everett, who I just interviewed Everett a couple of weeks ago.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, those are my boys. We put on a after party showcase. I call it the